my name is Carlos Andrés Botero. I am currently the Regional Recruitment Manager for Curtin University, and it is a pleasure to be here with you today with the European market. First of all, I would like to let you know, of course, the options where we have our campuses. We are considered as a global university, so we have different campuses around the world. Our main campus is located in Perth in Australia, but we also have three more campuses inside the same state. On the top of that, we have a campus in Dubai, we have a campus in Malaysia, in Mauritius Islands, and in Singapore. Most of our students, of course, come to our main campus that is located in Perth. And just to give you an idea, Perth is the capital of the state of Western Australia. It's a very modern city. It's a very vibrant city. It has many things to do. It has a lot of sightseeing to visit. One of the most amazing beaches in Australia are located in Perth. So there are plenty of things to do once you start your life in Australia and specifically in Perth. Regarding Perth, I think that it is important to know that it's considered as a hub for the mining and resources sectors around the world. Last year, it was considered as a top destination for investment in the mining and energy sector. So it gives you an idea about how many things and opportunities are ready for you in this city. It is the closest city located to Southeast Asian market. So a lot of the students who go and visit Perth, of course, they decided to do some travel inside Western Australia and the north part of the state. Of course, they can go and visit Melbourne, Sydney. But on the top of that, many students who live in Perth, they like to go during the holiday season to go and visit Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand. That is very cheap to do it once you start living in Perth. Two of the most important things to consider around Western Australia and Perth as a destination is that there are many companies, or most of the companies who are in the stock exchange market in Australia have the headquarters located in Perth. Actually, after Sydney, those are the two main cities who have most of the headquarters for these companies. And this gives you an idea about all the professional opportunities that you will encounter in this destination. Regarding opportunities and the cost of living, I would say that Perth is probably the cheapest city to live at this moment in Australia. The fees for accommodation are slightly increasing year after year, thanks, of course, to the good economy, but there are plenty of opportunities and options for accommodation. There are accommodation on campus and off campus, and this big amount of opportunities for accommodation is what reduce the cost for many students who decide to live in Perth. Western Australia as well gives the opportunity for students to get in a sort of way cheaper transportation. We give 40% discount on all the transportation systems to our students, and this is something that students really like as well. And regarding the cost of living, just to give you an idea, you will encounter that you will spend around 1,200 to 1,300 per month. Of course, living as a student, but with plenty of facilities and having a very well standard of living. Regarding the things that you will be able to do in Perth, as I said before, it's a very green city in a sort of way. There are many parks to visit, amazing beaches to visit. We have the Perth Zoo that is located not far from our Perth campus, located in the city center. But we also have amazing places to visit nearby, like wineries. We have places, for example, like the Bordale Falls, Bells Rapids. So there are a lot of things to do while you decide to live in Perth. For Perth as a destination, it has been considered during the past 15 years in the top 15 best cities to live around the world. It is very safe. It is very friendly for international students to go and visit us. There are the health system. It's very well organized, and of course, this is something that students sometimes are very concerned. Just to give you an idea, at this stage, Western Australia is one of the states who is free of COVID-19 at the moment. And the economy of Western Australia itself is very strong. So we expect it to be even in a stronger position than we were before the pandemic after this whole situation. And this is going to come with many more opportunities for students to find part-time jobs while they are studying, but many more professional jobs as well once they finish their studies at Curtin University. This is just to share with you a bit of how the cost of living is in Perth. So as you could see, is the cheapest city to live in Australia. You will see here just some sightseeing and nice landscapes of what you will find in Perth. This is one of the most beautiful beaches, that is Scarborough Beach, that is of course located in Perth. This is the Optus Stadium. The Optus Stadium was ranked as the most beautiful stadium in the world in 2018. These are just public beaches located. And of course, as mentioned before, you will find many different of accommodations. This is an accommodation designed for international students that is located in the city center. And you will have here all the facilities that you need. But besides that, we have our own campus accommodations that you will see later on. This is just some nice landscapes to go and visit while you live in Western Australia and in Perth, of course. And of course, as mentioned before, the opportunity to visit the countries of Southeast Asia. There are two things that are very important for you to consider. And it's, of course, the opportunities that you have as an international student. You are able to work part-time during your studies, full-time where you are on vacations or holidays. And if you complete a full degree that is 2 years or longer than that, you will be able to apply for the post-study work visa, and it allows you to stay for up to 3 years more after you graduate from Curtin University. So this is very unique in a sort of way. This is a benefit that comes from Western Australia, because if you, for example, decide to go and study in the state of New South Wales, in the state of Melbourne, you will only be able to stay for 2 years more. But Perth is considered as a regional destination, so this allows you to stay for 1 year extra. And this is something that is very attractive for students, because you, of course, you're able to stay 1 year more, but this gives you the opportunity to get better savings and stay longer and enjoy more of Australia, of course. Why to choose Curtin University? Of course, we have different opportunities. We are in the rank top 1% of the best universities around the world, but we have many different programs located in different faculties. At the moment, we have 4 faculties: our Faculty of Business and Law, our Faculties of Science and Engineering, our Faculty of Health Sciences, and our Faculty of Humanities. In all these 4 faculties, we have more than 400 programs. So we have a very big variety of programs. Of course, we have undergraduate programs, masters by research, and PhD. And to give you an idea, at the moment, Curtin University is ranked as the 2nd best university in the world for mining and mineral engineering. But we have many other programs ranked as in the top 50, in the top 100 of the best universities. Like it is the case of architecture and the built environment, art and education, civil and structural engineering. All of them are very well ranked. I would not say that rankings are the most important thing for students to consider once they decide to choose why to choose one specific university. My main recommendation is to to know how the academic processes for the students. So we work very close with the industry. This is something that you probably will hear from other universities in Australia. That's the model in Australia. But something that we are unique, for example, Curtin is the only university from Western Australia who has the 5 stars from the Good University Guide. That is a study that is done by an independent body in Australia, and they see how attractive for the labor market to hire professional students from different universities. And we are considered the top university in Western Australia, our graduates. So students get better payments after graduate, and they spend less time than students graduated from other universities getting a job. Most of the programs at Curtin have a very practical approach. So you will see that while you're studying, everything that you will learn, it's always focused in the industry needs, and it makes you ready to go and start getting a job faster than if you graduate from any other university. This is our campus. So just to give you an idea, our campus starts up on the top of here, and it goes down to here, and from here to here. So it's a very big university, so it's more like a small city inside Perth. You will have a public transportation that allows you to move around the campus for free. This transportation is, of course, part of Curtin University. These are research centers in the area of chemical engineering, geoscience. As mentioned before, we work very close with industry, so most of our research centers are also founded by big corporations. And this is very good for students because you will have access to cutting edge technology to use while you're studying your degree. Regarding the facilities that we currently have, of course, we have the sports stadium. We have a gym full equipped. You are able to do plenty of sports while you are there. The library works 24 hours. We have security, of course, 24 hours. So it's a very good space for you to go and study because you will have many things to do while you're studying. There are always festivals. There are many of food trucks. So it's very good for you, and it's a very interesting community. To give you something that we're very proud of is that Curtin University is the preferred destination or the preferred university from Australian students living in Western Australia. And the main reason is because, as mentioned to you before, we work very close with the industry, and our campus it's amazing. On the top of that, we are one of the universities from Australia who have the biggest community from international students. So you will find students from pretty much everywhere in the world studying and living with you. Okay, this is something. Sorry for going a bit in a rush during this presentation, but we only have 25 minutes. So these are just some of the facilities, of course, that you will encounter inside, for example, different faculties. In business, we have the trading room. The trading room works in real time, almost in real time that it works the financial market. We have the agency that uses, the agency is a lab used for marketing purposes. We have in our health programs a simulated hospital, and we have in all our arts and media studios cutting edge technology. Sometimes it's even used directly by the industry due to the very good equipment that we have in the university. These are just of the main industry relations that we have. Of course, as you will see, most of them are located in the industry and resources sector. BHP is one of the main collaborators with Curtin University. BHP is the biggest mining company in the world. We have Woodside as well that works very strong with the oil and gas industry, Schlumberg, the Chem Center, CSIRO, that is the main research center in Australia. They have a very good research center inside Curtin that works in all the programs related to data science. With NASA, we have a few research programs or research projects, sorry, related to satellites and the uses of data science as well in different areas. Cisco it has 8 research centers around the world, and one of them is located inside Curtin University. And with PricewaterhouseCoopers, Eclosia, Hassel, that is the main architecture group from Australia, we work very close in different programs inside Curtin University too. So our faculties, as mentioned to you before, we have many programs for you. This is the way that our Faculty of Business is divided. We have the Department of Accounting, the Department of Business Law and Taxation, Economics and Finance, Management, Marketing, and we have the accreditation from all the programs. For example, our MBA is it has the accreditation from EPAS, that is used in the European framework market, but our business school is accredited by AACSB, that is the most important accreditation for any business school around the world, and we have also the EQUIS accreditation, that is the second most important accreditation around the world for a business school. Many different groups. I will always encourage our students to be part of one of the clubs. These clubs have many different opportunities, or offers many different good opportunities for the students, as they could be part of a different society in a sort of way. They will give you access to a very good connections with the industry, and they will always represent a very good What was the last slide that you could see? Was this one? Okay, I'm going to continue from this one. So we have many different facilities for you to join. We have our Curtin Stadium that of course offers plenty of facilities for you to use and related to your sports, preferred sports. We have the library that is open 24 hours, and we have we have many restaurants and food trucks who joined the day by day at Curtin University that you can go and visit, and this of course gives you a very nice atmosphere about all the things that you can go and do while you're living in Perth, or specifically studying at Curtin. We offer a 24/7 security service for of course all the staff and students. So students who actually live on campus, they can leave the apartment or the accommodation at any time, and they will always feel secure. And our campus offers, of course, free Wi-Fi for all the students, same as our accommodation. So the atmosphere that you will encounter once you go and study at Curtin is very technologically rich. We have very good facilities, or our equipment are cutting edge equipment. So it's everything. You will see that all the tools that you use while you're studying are the ones who are used by the companies, by the top companies around the world. And these practical skills, of course, give you a more real experience while you are studying. In our Faculty of Business and Law, we have our trading room that works the same as the stock market, and it pretty works in real time. So this is very unique in comparison to other universities. For our health programs, we have the simulated hospital. And for all our media programs, we have a very nice and well-equipped production studio that is even used sometimes by the industry in Western Australia. These are some of the main companies that we currently work with. BHP Wellington is the main mining company around the world. They are a very strong partner of Curtin University. They have actually one of the most amazing chemistry resources present in Perth. And of course, this is used by all our chemistry engineering students. We also collaborate with NASA in many projects related to data science and geospatial sciences. CSIRO is one of the most important research centers, and they also have a research center inside Curtin. Cisco Systems have 8 research centers around the world, and one of them is located inside Curtin. We work with many different companies in many different research projects, but many of them also as well sponsor some of our research center inside Curtin University. So this is something that students really enjoy and like. For our Faculty of Business and Law, we are accredited by AACSB. That is the most important accreditation for any business school around the world, same as EQUIS, and we are the only university in Western Australia who has the 5 years accreditation with EQUIS. Our MBA is accredited by EPAS, that is the accreditation from the European and Management Development. And for all our different departments inside the Faculty of Business and Law, students will encounter that all our programs will have the accreditations that they require upon graduation in order to be able to get, of course, the jobs that they want to apply. We have the different student clubs. We have sports club and we have cultural clubs. These are some of the academic clubs that you will find inside the Faculty of Business and Law, but the same will happen in other different faculties. So I will encourage you to be part of them, as you will be able to get many good opportunities and do very good networking while you're with them. For the Faculty of Science and Engineering, we, as mentioned to you before, we're very well ranked. Most of our programs are ranked among the best in the world, and most of our students will easily find opportunities upon graduation. For the Faculty of Humanities, we'll have 3 different departments: the Department of Design and the Built Environment, the Department of Media, and the Department of Education. And all of them are very well ranked around the world. And I would say that the difference with other institutions is that we have a very practical approach in all our 3 departments, and this is something that students really like. For our Faculty of Health and Sciences, there are many options, especially for the European market at the level of undergraduate and at the level of postgraduate studies. We are the university who prepares more students from all Western Australia in health sciences. So we have a very strong links with the health department in Australia and of course in Western Australia. Curtin English is just a program that we offer for students who need to improve their English skills in order to be admitted in our master's programs or our bachelor's program. And we subsidize our programs for up to 6,580 Australian dollars. And I would see that most of the students probably coming from Europe who have to increase maybe the writing skills or listening skills, with a 10-week program is enough, and this program will be fully funded by Curtin University. In case that you probably need to do more weeks of English, you can do the pathway directly to us, and you only need to pay for the extra weeks. We have many different scholarships. Our main scholarship is the Merit Scholarship, and that will offer you a 25% discount for the first year of your studies. and we can extend that merit scholarship for the programs of MBA, Master of Management, and Master of Commerce, major in marketing as well. If you are interested in the research areas, we have plenty of opportunities for you. We have very good researchers at Curtin University. We have very good research groups and research labs as well. And thanks to these links with the industry, the students can also apply for a very good opportunities in terms of full scholarships for them to conduct PhDs or master by research. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you in Australia soon. Bye.